We're in Salinas, Chipipi, Ecuador, at the beach. A concerned father wrote in wanting some sort of reassurance for his young son and wife or girlfriend, I don't remember. Some sort of reassurance to their safety. The beauty of nature never ceases to amaze. Look at these beautiful birds right here today. I believe they're looking for fish because the fishermen are right over here. Anyhow, a concerned father wrote in wanting some sort of reassurance for his young son and wife or girlfriend, I don't remember, that were coming to Ecuador. Some sort of reassurance to their safety. We have a lot of safety articles on the blog. You know, it's controversial, but controversial only means that vested interests are always going to pound their chests like gorillas. The thing to do, guys, is you're wasting your time writing me an email with your concern, wanting reassurance. We wrote everything you need to know in the do-it-yourself Cuenca landing guide about safety and everything else. It's all in there. So if I was the concerned father, I would buy that book and give it to my son because it's got everything in it. Another thing, I've frequently talked about how the forums are not the best place to get your information, but it's human nature to do so because it's just is. It's human nature to want the reassurance of the group. And somehow the group is perceived in a superficial way as more valuable than an individual. That's why John the Baptist was they referred to him as a voice in the wilderness, that, you know, it's just a voice in the wilderness, right? Like the wilderness is huge, and you got this little voice here, and if you're not really listening or paying attention, you're going to miss it. That's what that's saying. Now, I'm not saying I'm John the Baptist, I'm just, I'm just making an analogy here that the comfort of the group can be misleading, and frequently is. Now, referring to bus travel. Bus travel, a lot of people want to know, they fly into the major hubs like Quito and Guayaquil and want to say, okay, well, how do I get to Cuenca, you know? Well, we have excellent articles on that, and of course we got the guides, but the thing is that the buses are way safer than they used to be, thanks to fearless souls that speak about the shortcomings of certain systems and certain things and the way they're done. Things get improved. You know what? That's a good thing. You know, they didn't used to have cameras on buses, and thieves were rampant on the buses. And thanks to the cameras, you know, thieves would have to smile for the camera now. So it's safer, but nothing is 100% foolproof. While you still have to be careful no matter what you do, okay? And so the comfort of the group, yeah, all these people saying, oh yeah, I took the bus, we take the bus, that's all we ever take is the bus. We're not, you know, we're bus folks, okay? And that's all we take, all the time, and I can tell you they're a lot safer, and yet there's still people getting their stuff stolen because they, you know, I'm just saying, be careful with this group comfort thing, you know, where people get on there and say, oh, I took the bus, it's safe, it's safe. I took the bus, it's safe, it's safe. Yes, it is safe if you watch your stuff. But if you're not paying attention, anybody can grab your pack and just walk off with it. Happens all the time in restaurants too, when you put your pack on the back of a chair. Yeah, Cuenca's way safer than it was when we first got here 6 years ago, no kidding. But if you're not paying attention, it isn't. So all I'm saying is this thing about the group comfort where people get on there and say, oh yeah, I took the bus and nothing happened, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe. And when people hear this 10 times in a row, they may just be misled into thinking that it's so safe because of all these people saying how safe it is, that that it's so safe that they don't even have to pay attention, and that's just not correct. You always have to pay attention all the time, as a traveler, as a tourist, even as a resident, as a foreigner in a foreign land. Guys, thanks for listening. There's more to talk about this kind of stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on all the time. It's really sad that foreigners are getting robbed and murdered. You hear about it. And I like to read the stories to understand, why is this happening to these people? And I always see the same mistakes over and over. You know, group comfort, folks. That's another aspect of forums and portals where people get on and ask questions. Now, we need to be able to talk to each other and ask questions. We need to do that, you know. We need to be able to learn. But don't underestimate the lonely voice in the wilderness. Pay attention to it. Out of 10 posts, people saying, oh, it's safe, it's safe, it's safe, only one guy said, yeah, you need to watch your stuff. You know, and that's what our material's like. It's like that. So guys, don't get too serious. If you want to support the channel, you can, and if you don't want to support the channel, no problem. Just keep watching the free videos. Bye.